Source selection is the process of choosing a vendor to supply a good or service, usually by comparing multiple vendors. It's a way to ensure that the government obtains the right item or service at the right time, price, and from the right source. When an acquisition team is at the source selection stage, it has already done its due diligence via market research, so the agency can determine the capabilities of the market and price points. Informed by this information, the agency determines its acquisition strategy. The acquisition strategy is implemented in the solicitation that is published to industry. The implementation is implemented via the source selection criteria. The source selection criteria are chosen to obtain the optimal outcome for the agency. Once the solicitation is published and the proposals or quotations are submitted to the agency, the first stage of obtaining the optimal outcome is the technical evaluation. To successfully execute a technical evaluation, the CO must understand how to exercise discretion and the boundaries of it. To do so, the conductor of the technical evaluation, the CO, must understand the difference between the words shall, should, and may, and avoid abuses of discretion. In addition, the CO must ensure the file is adequately documented. A basic element of adequate documentation is providing sufficient information to justify the strengths and weaknesses identified. The basic structure for recording them is identifying the fact, interpreting the fact, and providing the rationale for the interpretation. There are other ways to document the file, but this manner is lower risks, and it avoids conclusory statements. The understanding of the aforementioned areas helps the conductor to ensure that discretion is exercised properly. The file is adequately documented, and all mandatory rules are observed along the way. Basic legal and regulatory knowledge allows the conductor to remain flexible while guiding the technical evaluation team. If a strategy is not addressed in the FAR or prohibited by law, then the assumption is that it may be used. The CO just needs to decide if the strategy makes business sense. This approach is required if the CO wants an efficient process that effectively manages risk, but simultaneously meets customer needs. The basic technical evaluation guidelines the CO must master include: 1. All decisions must be reasonable. 2. Properly assess strengths, weaknesses, significant weaknesses, and deficiencies, or assessing a fact as raising or lowering confidence. 3. To how evaluate desired or preferred attributes. 4. How to evaluate logically encompassed considerations. 5. Know undisclosed minimum requirements. 6. Understand allowable behavior in the principal, best value methodologies. And 7. The basic rules of communication. This concludes another episode of Source Selection Soundbites. If this video was helpful, hit the like and subscribe button to ensure you don't miss any new material. If you want more details on the subject, they are available on the Source Selection Answer app. It contains lectures, quizzes, court cases, and sample documents that allow practitioners to quickly obtain actionable knowledge. Thanks for watching. See you next time.